There are many families in need in the Tampa Bay community that don't know where to turn for help. Local personal injury attorney Paul Rebein and his wife Lori and a special guest Valencia is here today to talk about their organization that helps families when they need it most. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning, we're happy to be here.
And Paul, first want to touch on, yes, you are an injury attorney. However, your passion, it seems to be, is to give back to the community, and you've found a 501c to do just that.
That's right. We found ourselves helping so many people in the community, just clients and people who came to us for help, that we decided to formalize it and start a 501c3 charity. It's called the Call for Help, Inc., and we help people in need in the Tampa Bay community. You know, a lot of people might be in dire need, homeless, and there are organizations set up to help them. But what do you do about the people who maybe have a job or just lost a job and they can't make ends meet? And that's where we come in.
Well, I was going to say, I've got a list here of all the wonderful things that you've already done for the community. So I'm just going to run through quickly. Donated 1,000 turkey dinners to families in need. You've installed air conditioners. You've purchased computers for an autistic high school student. I mean, the list goes on. And especially, we want to bring in Valencia here, who actually was able to get a much needed vehicle through your organization. Valencia, how did you hear about Paul, and how did it work out that now you have a new set of wheels?
It worked out. Oh my God, it was beautiful. I heard about the show on WTMP, and I was riding down the street one day. I said, "They're not going to help me," and so I took it a chance and called in and everything, and they stepped right in like big brothers, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful feeling.
And you talked about, you actually heard it on a radio show, because Paul has a radio show, and to talk about his foundation. And so you just sent a letter that we actually have, and then you were able to be awarded with a car. One, your letter is wonderful, and I'm so glad to be able to help. But Paul, tell us what that's like when you get to be a part of an experience where you really are paying it forward.
Well, it felt awesome. You know, we have the radio show. It's on Saturday mornings on WTMP, AM 1150 from 9 to 10. It's called the Call for Help Show. Valencia was one of the first people to write us a letter.
Really?
And she talked about this van that she had. Now, I think we've all had vans like this. It didn't work. The windshield wipers would come on suddenly. It would die at the intersections. The windows wouldn't roll down. The air conditioner didn't work. And she's taking care of grandkids. And she wrote us a letter, and it just touched our hearts. And we said, you know what, we're going to help Valencia. And so we got some donors together. We bought a used car. We showed up at her house.
Unexpectedly.
Boy, was she surprised.
Well, you know, and we've been able to spend some time with you, Paul, and you've talked about your Call for Help Foundation. And one of the things that I thought was interesting is I initially was like, well, what's the screening process, or how do you decide who to help? You say you read every letter, you try to do whatever you can for anybody in this community.
Well, that's right. We don't really have the resources to verify whether the people that contact us are in need. We put that on them, that we're going to trust that if they contact us, they're going to be in need. And we believe in doing what we can do. A lot of people say, well, I can't help this person because it would take thousands of dollars, so I'm not going to do anything. That's not our philosophy. We give what we can.
So basically, it's safe to say that you just take the resources that you have and just try to group them together and help those in the community, such as Valencia.
That's right.
Well, and one thing I do want to quickly point out as well is actually have a community picnic on June 4th to get as many members of the community out to enjoy a wonderful day of fun in the sun, correct?
Yes, it's June 4th from 11:30 to 3. It's at Rotary Camp Florida in Brandon. That's located at 1915 Camp Florida Road, Brandon. For those of you who aren't that familiar with Brandon, it's over by the Brandon Mall. The park is beautiful. It's like a summer camp. There's going to be canoeing. There's going to be swimming. There's going to be archery. I even heard there might be BB gun shooting.
Oh my!
We're expecting anywhere from 350 to 1,000 kids to come out. It's completely free. The food's free. The activities are free. We would invite everybody in the Tampa Bay community to come on out and join us.
Great. Well, I hope you continue to come back on and share wonderful stories such as Valencia. Good job in the community. Love what you're doing. And for more information on Call for Help, you can call them at 813-305-7285 or log on to callforhelp.org.